Alright, Chicago Pizza guys here. Alex, Prince Pepperoni, Tim, Sergeant of Sauce. We just picked up 2 pies from Phil's on Ridgeland in Oak Lawn. As you can see here, one's in a bag, one's in a box. I know sometimes there's a debate over which one is better. They gave us both, right? So the first one we're going to open up is the box. We're going to be a little surprised here. See which one it is. Go ahead and pop this open. I'll turn it so you can see.
Oh, a box and a bag.
Oh, man.
A bag in a box.
A bag in a box. So once again, the debate continues. Because yeah, we ordered 2 pies. A bag came on the box.
Well, we're being gentle. We don't want to wreck the pie, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so this looks like the pepperoni. Gonna go ahead and slide that out. You can see here they did us a favor. Put our plastic wrap on top.
Interesting.
Now we were told the meatiest, the cheesiest, the sauciest. We can already see that this is living up to its name.
Okay.
So more than likely, when they took this out, they put the plastic on there. So we've got the browning on the outside, nice sauce ring. You can see it here on this side. I think we're really gonna like that one. So that means that this one's a sausage. Go ahead and take the coupons off.
We're not at Phil's. We're at Carl's home base. So we're coming through and we're getting this done at Carl's home base.
Oh, the smell coming off of this one is incredible. This is the sausage. It's already showing its character.
Oh boy.
We were talking before about how we eat with our eyes. This one is just showing itself immediately. It's ready to go. There's that corner piece that I'm going to be going for later.
Yeah.
So we got perfectly brown cheese. Again, meaty, saucy. I think Phil's puts itself out into the world and is going to live up to its reputation.
All right, Phil's. Here we go. I'm going to take the slice here.
Going for the sausage.
Go for the sausage.
Tim's he's got the first one. He likes burning his mouth out. Look at the pull on that cheese right there, man.
All right, already. The feel, the texture, the crust is holding them very well. I'm looking at the sausage links. We got some good sized sausage chunks into the pizza. If you look at the browning, it looks like it's perfectly browned.
We did order it easy well.
Easy well. Got a little bit of the cornmeal that Carl likes on the bottom. Crust is not too well done on the bottom. As you can see, it's kind of white.
But it's holding up everything, man.
Right, here we go. Let's get this bite.
Yeah, it's kind of like a flaky or chewier crust. Like I said, a little bit like Little Frank's.
Wow. All right. So right off the bat, the sauce, perfect. Sausage, perfect. The cheese blend, perfect. The crust, perfect. I am, that was just one bite.
Pretty impressed, huh?
But let me do this one more time. Wow, everything is blending well together. It's talking to me really loud. The sauce is great. Not too sweet, not too peppery. Just right. The sausage, what a flavor. Right now, I'm thoroughly impressed with this pie. Just off those 2 bites, love it. It's delicious.
Nice. All right, again, Prince Pepperoni. Gonna dive in here. My classic corner piece, super sauce ring on the edge.
That's good.
You know, sometimes you have the cheese go to the edge, and that's really delicious. But especially on a saucy pizza like this, we want to see that sauce ring because, man, just the fresh tomato, the oregano, the garlic, you get that.
I can
nice
smell the garlic.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the garlic.
100%.
And again, the crust is just holding up perfectly. Great cook on this. I'm going to actually come in from the crust side on the outside.
True
first.
Chicago with pepperoni under the cheese, too, it seems like. You know, I know we talked about that. That crust, I heard the crunch already from here.
Wonderful crunch on that crust. The cornmeal crackle on the bottom is fantastic. The sauce hits me first, which it doesn't always.
Yep.
We were talking about this in sort of our pregame.
Right.
That sometimes you taste from the top down.
Right.
But in this case, I'm getting the sauce up first.
Oh, absolutely.
And then the pepperoni hits me, and that cheese, it's creamy. I think, again, there's a lot of garlic and oregano in this sauce,
Yeah.
which I'm an incredible fan of.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I understand minimizing the sauce, keeping it simple, lets the other ingredients
Any
shine.
pepper in the pepperoni?
So this definitely has a spice to it.
Okay.
It's got a nice cure to it, which, we've reviewed some other pies where the pepperoni really faded into the background.
Yep.
As soon as that sauce kind of washes over my palate, I get that cure of that pepperoni, and then the cheese is perfectly brown.
It is.
It's that easy well that they recommend ordering. I know Carl's been going here a long time. They actually have a key on their register for easy well. So if you're a fan of that brown cheese, that's the way to order it at Phil's on Ridgeland. We're going to come back with a lot more reviews of these pizza, but so far I'm with Tim. This is amazing.
We're doing the review from my house, my bar, the Friendly Confines. You heard what Tim and Alex already said about the pizza, so I'm going to dive in, give you my first impression. And of course, corner. I'm a corner guy like Alex. Very hefty pie. Alex was talking about the cornmeal on the bottom. And one of the things I do like about it is that even though the crust doesn't look like it's well done or charred, it holds up perfectly. It's adding that texture, but it's not like burnt or over charred or anything. Just really good. I'm gonna go right in. On a pie like this, I always rate my pies from the crust up, and definitely the crust is great. It's still got that crispness, but that flakiness to it. But to your point, Tim, the sauce hit me right away. Very flavorful. There's garlic.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of Italian seasonings in it. And when you hit that edge, that edge is just done perfect. It crunches. And yeah, all around it checks all the boxes what you want from a Chicago pizza. Good cheese, a lot of cheese, huge chunks of sausage, flavorful sauce, and a great crispy crust.
All right, welcome everybody, Pizza Guys. This is the last slice. We did Phil's on Ridgeland and here in Oak Lawn, Illinois. So takeout place only. So we ordered the pizza. We went over to pick it up. And I got to tell you, a lot of times when we do our reviews, we have a rating of the ambiance, the atmosphere of what's going on around us, because that really sets the tone for the overall experience. And dine-in spots really, it's hit or miss. But in this particular instance at Phil's, when we walked in, mind you, this is the first time I've ever been in this place, passed it 100 times driving. Never had the occasion to stop in this place. Walk in, it's clean, it's bright, everyone is in the same uniform, everyone is working diligently around. I got guys with cheese in their hands, guys with pepperoni in their hands, and girls taking orders, and everybody just having a great time. The vibe that I got from that place was so amazing that I would go back again and again and again, because it seemed very professional, very well done. People were cordial. Even when I leaned over, I got a shot of the oven. It was a Midley and Mobley oven established in 1888.
Midley and Marshall.
Midley and Marshall. Sorry. Thanks, Carl. It was an amazing picture watching this carousel type oven go. And even one of the people in the back said, hey, that thing's been around since the 1930s. So it was great just to catch a photo of those, and that'll be part of our review, so you can see some of the ambience, what I'm talking about. But if you have an occasion to go in there to Phil's to pick up a pie, you're really going to love it from start to finish. It was just a wonderful experience. We'll be back in a few moments with our scores, and we'll go from there.
Okay, here we are with our reviews. We're back in our editing room for the Chicago Pizza Guys right here. We just finished Phil's Pizza in Oak Lawn. Ordered a medium sausage, a medium pepperoni. Just to set the record straight, we ordered them Easy Well, which I was told is an actual key on their cash register. I love that. So Easy Well. These pies worked on so many levels. We all loved the crust. The sauce was just absolutely phenomenal. The sauce was the star of this. Even though I'm the king of crust, the crust was perfect to me, but the sauce was really the star. And everything just worked. The flavor was great. The pepperoni under the cheese even worked. The pepperoni was well seasoned. Still gave you that little kick after you ate it. It's in the elite leak for me, believe it or not. I love Phil's, been going there a long time. I'm giving it a 4.5. So Phil's from Oak Lawn, 4.5. It works on every level. Crust, sauce, toppings, cheese was great. 4.5, baby.
I'm going to keep this part of the review brief because I really don't have to say much other than what Carl and Tim have said. This is an elite pie. I think as a group, we really were impressed by it. I'm also giving it a 4.5, which if you've been following us for a while, you know our rating system. A 4.5 is a really solid score based on the scores that we've given to other pizza places. I give it an unequivocal recommendation, especially if you like pepperoni. If you're with me, if you sort of live in the kingdom that I live in, this is a fantastic pepperoni pizza. The sausage was outstanding, but the pepperoni is really always my barometer. It's what can push a place at least half a point up if they really nail that, and it really did for me. So get there as soon as you can if you're ever over in Oak Lawn. It's definitely a place to stop.
All right. My score on Phil's and Oak Lawn, I'm in agreement with Carl. I'm in agreement with Alex. In my mind, from start to finish, starting when we walked into the establishment to see how clean it was, to see how bright it was, to see everybody in the same uniform, to see everybody working diligently making these pizzas. You could tell they were doing this with pride. And it really came out when we had the product at home. We were able to sit down and try it. What a fabulous pizza. The sausage was delicious, juicy. The sauce was delicious. You know I'm about the sauce. I mean, that was the first thing you get. As soon as you bite into that sauce just explodes in your mouth and it's in your palate, and it just lingered there for a while. So delicious. Everything else, the crust. I mean, it didn't look like it was like really like well done, but it still had that cracker crust bite to it, and it just was something phenomenal. I don't think I've experienced at any of the other reviews that we have done. I think this one by far stands alone. I'm gonna crank this up. And the other guy said a 4.5. I'm sorry guys, I'm cranking it up to a 4.7 for Phil's. This was a delicious pizza. It was one of my favorite. If it was closer to my home, I'd be coming here every weekend. Thanks, try Phil's. Wonderful pizza.